Okay, today we're going to be talking about expanded notation. We're also going to be looking at using our place value disk to build our numbers. And that's what we're going to start doing from now on, is using our disk, because our numbers are starting to get a lot larger. So let's look here. 36,264. So when I get to my comma, that is when I say thousands, the word thousands. So 36,264. So the first thing I have to do is I need to make my place value chart. That is always my very first thing that I do, because it will help me get through all of the things that I need to do. So this is my ones place, my tens, my hundreds, my 1,000s place, and my 10,000s place. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, looking at my standard form, which is 36,264, we are now going to build this. We're going to build this with our place value disk. So I look at the digit right here. I have a 4 in the ones place, and I know that each one of these is worth 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put those. The value of each of those is 1. Okay, now I have 6 in the tens place. So I'm going to get 6 of these and go ahead and put them out. I know that each one of these is 10, and I have 6 of them. So my actual value of this isn't 6. I have 6 tens. So my value is actually 60, because I have 6 tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I also wanted to remind you that how many ones do we have to make a 10? That's right, we need 10 ones. Once we have 10 ones, we can regroup it over into a 10, because our tens place is 10 times greater than our ones. Okay, so now let's go on to our hundreds. In our hundreds, we have 2, so I'm going to grab 2 of my place value 100 disk. Okay, so we're looking at that. I have 200, so I have 2 in the hundreds place, but the value is 100, 200. So my value is actually 200. How many tens do we have to make 100? Let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We have to have 10 tens to make a 100. That's because our hundreds place is 10 times greater than the tens. So we need 10 tens to make a 100. Okay, now we're going on to our 1,000s place. We have 6 1,000s. So let's look at this. We have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. I have 6 1,000 pieces, but like I just said, I was counting as I was laying them out. I actually have 6,000 right there. That is my value, is 6,000, because I have 6 1,000 discs. Now we have 10,000s. Okay, so I have 3 10,000s. 1, 2, 3. But is my value 3? No, because I'm in the 10,000s place. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. So my value of this is actually 30,000. Okay, So here I've made my model. So I'm going to review with you really quick what we've just been talking about. So I need 10 ones to make a 10 because this one is 10 times greater than the ones place. We counted it and we have to have 10 tens to make a 100 because our 100s place is 10 times greater than our tens place. How many 100s do we have to make a 1,000? Well, let's count it. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, then what? Then we have 1,000. So it takes 10 100s to give me one 1,000 because our 1,000 is 10 times greater than our hundreds. Now, how many thousands do we need to make a 10,000? Same thing, let's count it out. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, and then we have 10,000. So we need 10 1,000s to make one 10,000 because this one is 10 times greater than the 1,000s. So do you notice a pattern? We have our units right here, our units house, and this is our ones, tens, and hundreds. And then we have our thousands house, 1,000, 10,000, and on this number we don't have our 100,000s, but it follows the same pattern. So with expanded notation, we are going to do the digit times the value. Okay, so we talked about it in the video before. So let's look at this. I'm going to scoot these up so I have room to write down here at the bottom. I'm going to scoot these up so I can write down here at the bottom. Okie dokie, so I'm going to start over here. So I have 3 10,000, so I'm going to start with my parentheses. And how many do I have? So I need to know the digit, and we know that the digit was 3. Okay, and then we're going to do it by the value. So the value is just one of our discs. So I'm going to do 3 because I have 3 discs times the value, which is 10,000. 10,000. And we use this multiplication sign because we have 3 equal groups of 10,000. Each one of these are the same. So we had 3 10,000 blocks, or disc, I'm sorry. So now I'm going to add it to this. We're going to put our digit first. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. And we're going to multiply them by the value. And the value of 1 is 1,000. So I'm saying I have 6 1,000 pieces. Is that what we have right here? Yes, that is exactly what we have. So now we're going to do our next one. We are in our hundreds. So you're going to do the digit. How many do we have? Well, our digit was 2. And how many 100s do we have? We have 2 100s right there. So now we're going to multiply it by the value. And the value is clearly 100. Okay, so remember, we're using our multiplication sign because we have two equal groups of 100. We have 2 groups of 100. Okay? Now we're going to add it. I'm going to come down here so you can continue to see. How many 10s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. So let me add my parentheses. 6 times how many? Well, the value is 10. So we have 6, which is how many? And then we are multiplying it by the value, and the value is 10. And for our last one, we're going to do the digit, which is what is written, or how many discs you have. We have 4. So our digit is 4 by the value, and we're multiplying it by the value. The value of that one is just 1. Okay? So we used our multiplication sign here because we have 3 groups of 10,000. You see that? So we have our digit. This one's our digit times the value. And we're adding it to the next place value. So when I add all of this together, I get, so if you look at your ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000s, 10,000s. I'm going to show you how I can easily see. 10,000s. I have 3 10,000s, so I'm going to go to my 10,000s place. 6 1,000, so I'm right here in my 1,000s place. I'm going to put my 6 right there because I know that I have 6. I'm now leaving my thousands house, so I know a comma is going to go right there. I have 2 100s, so I'm going to put a 2 in the 100s place. 6 tens, so I'm going to put 6 in my 10 spot. And I have 4 ones. So I get my number 36,264. That's the same number we began with. So that is our expanded notation. That is very similar to our expanded form that we learned in 2nd grade. I'm going to do one more example with you on the next video. So this is what we're going to continue to work on for the rest of the week.